Hi everyone. Today I am working on this traveler's notebook insert themed journal slash faith journal. I'm going to use it for a faith journal, but you could use it for anything. So I've already done a lot of the hard work on this, or the time-consuming work. So I was just going to bring you along for my finishing touches and show you how I plan on binding it and how I plan on doing the final embellishments. So this paper digital collage is from Calico Collage. It's called Travelin Through, and it's set up for printing a junk journal. And I didn't really want to do a full junk journal, so I chose the lined paper, this one, and then this one. I love them. And I printed mostly those. I mean, she has a ton of different of these, like the full page ones. And this wasn't even actually supposed to be the cover, but it was my favorite one out of the collection. So I decided this was going to be my cover. I printed it on some good quality presentation paper. And then to make it a little bit sturdier, I used adhesive tape and I put it on this piece of cardboard packaging. The inside, I had used it for other art journaling type sprays and things like that. And then my 2-year-old even got a hold of it and put some blue ink squares on it. But I like it, so I'm actually keeping this as the inside cover. And then this elastic was cheap Dollar Tree elastic, and I braided it so that it would be stronger, and it has really good stretch, and I went ahead and put it through there and hot glued it to keep it. So once we bind it together, that is going to be the closure. Now, you could put it into a traveler's notebook, but I kind of wanted it just separate, easy to take with me. I think I'd probably leave this part of the elastic off if I was putting it into, you know, a traveler's notebook with multiple inserts. But I'm just going to show you quickly. It's almost all the lined paper, but I did add a few of the actual pictures, the full pictures. So pretty much this is just one signature that we're going to bind, because I use it, it takes, you know, a month or two for me to fill it up with, you know, my inspirational quotes, scripture writing, prayer requests, things like that. Of course, you could use it for whatever you wanted to. Okay. And then I think the rest is just lined. Oh, there's that one, the back of that one, and the back there. So the first thing that we're going to do is bind it together, and then we'll add some embellishments. So I have here some sort of beige embroidery thread on a needle. And I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm not really sure that this is how, you know, you're really supposed to do it. But, you know, it's how I do it. So I'll just show you how I do it. Okay, I'm going to put it in there. And then out here. This one's going to be the hardest one because I wanted to add the elastic first to make sure I liked the elastic. But now I'm not sure if I can get my needle through it. Oh, I can. Okay. And I'm going to leave quite a bit here because I want to have plenty of room to tie it off. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go through the cover. I am not an expert journal maker. This is just something really simple you can do, especially if you love a collage or a digital paper pack or something like that, that someone like, say, Calico Collage does, but you don't think that you have the time or perhaps the talent or whatever to do a complete junk journal with several signatures and all the embellishments. You know, that takes a while. But this is something you can do. You can just do a single signature and make a little notebook. These would be great to throw in your purse and keep with you for shopping lists or notes when you're out at the doctor's, or, you know, keep next to your bed to write to-do lists. Use it as a bullet journal just for a month so you're not carrying a huge one around. And I like doing ones this size too, because I'm always wanting to try new things. And if I commit, every time I've committed to like a huge notebook, like the Happy Planner or something like that, I usually regret it because I'm like, I have a whole nother year of this, or, you know, I have another 100 pages. This way, it's not that much. I think I did 10 double-sided pages for the lined paper. And then I did, oh, and then once I get back here, I tie it off. And then I did 2 double-sided for the full-size pictures, just to kind of have those throughout. Maybe do a little bit of art journaling over it. So I'm going to tie that knot twice. And I'm going to leave that long. Take my scissors. And there we go. Get this out of the way. Okay, I took these little, I had cut these out with my silhouette, and I sprayed them with some glimmer mist, and I'm just going to attach them onto here. I brought my tiny attacher right here with, I think it has gold staples in it, so I'm just going to go like this. I'm actually going to have to, and I might be out of staples. Yeah, well, I'm out of staples, of course. So anyway, my plan is to put these here on the ends, but I'm not going to do that right now because I brought a stapler without staples. So you could, of course, leave it like that, cut it a little shorter. So now it is totally sewn together. All of the pages are nice and intact. See, that's going to go around it just like that. Okay. And the edges here, I just wanted to show you what I did there. I left a border with the white, it had white on this side of the cardboard, and then, you know, the cardboard here. So I just took some blue and black, I'm sorry, brown, blue and brown ink, and just kind of inked the edges a little bit to kind of match and give a little bit of a distressed look to it. Okay, so now I took some of the cut-aparts from the collection. She has these beautiful flags that you could use as page flags or whatever you wanted to use them for. I chose 4 of them, these 4 right here. And I decided I wanted to put them on paper clips to hold some journaling cards throughout. Sometimes when I'm doing my journaling, I like to do a 2-page spread, and then I wind up with more, you know, more information or more writing or more whatever. And I need to add a journaling card. So I'm going to add a few journaling cards, and they can be moved around to wherever I need them. So these are the 4 that I chose. I think the cut-aparts have a few more than these. And I just inked the edges with the brown ink to add a little bit of that distressed look. And then I chose 4 different journaling cards. I'm not sure totally what collections these are from. I just looked through my stash and found 4 that I liked, that I thought, you know, went with what I wanted. I made sure the corners were rounded, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to ink these. Okay, I'm going to take my brown ink and I just go around the edges. I like to do this, it gives it a little bit of a finished look like that. And these are just Hobby Lobby ink pads, Stampabilities. I'm going to go over with the blue now, just over the brown a little bit to add a second color. These are the pigment ones. I've used, you know, it really doesn't matter which ones, whatever ones you have. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to ink this one. I also like using the ink if there's any bit of an edge, like if you have a cut-apart. I think some of these, this one and this one, were from a cut-apart sheet. Maybe it was a Hot Buy pack from Michael's Recollections. And sometimes you have a little bit of a white edge or a white, teeny bit of a white border or something. And the ink just kind of hides that and makes it look more professional. And I just like a smudged ink look. So there's 2. And when you have the white, you can really, you know, go up a little bit further with the ink to add some smudging. Just add a tiny bit of blue in on that. And one more. Got little boy fingerprints on it. He got into it. My ink. And then a little bit of blue. I like the blue, it just kind of cheers it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of the way. So these are the 4 cards I chose. And then I'm just going to pick, I don't know, random, because I can move them around. And then I'm just going to put, actually I think I have to do it on this side. I'm just going to put them there and grab a paper clip. There we go. No, I gotta go the other way. I don't usually do paper clips in this like landscape type orientation, but I really like it. There we go. See, that holds it on there and it adds a little bit of interest. So we got that one, and then I don't know, I'll flip a few pages over, add another one, see if I can do it on this side or not. I might not be able to. No. The way I did those paper clips, they only slip on to this side, but that's okay. Next time I'll have to make sure I do some going each direction. All I did when I made these was took a hot glue gun and folded it over, slipped it through. You could add embellishing or whatever you wanted onto them. I wanted to leave it pretty much plain except for the brown inking around the edges, so I could enjoy the pattern. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to go a few pages, maybe add one here at the back. Oops. There we go. And I can move these to, you know, whatever page I need a journaling card. This one says remember. I like that. Works great in any type of a journal. Oh, look, this one I did the other way. I can put it on this side. There we go. Okay, so that's how I'm adding my journaling cards. And then I found this little turquoise cross, and I actually believe that's real turquoise. It's a family hand-me-down slash heirloom slash I don't remember where it came from. But since I'm keeping this journal and I'm using it, I'm just going to put it on a paper clip and on here. I had a little ring, jewelry ring, and my 2-year-old ripped it off. So I'm just going to leave it like that for right now. And, well, that might might have to find another ring that's a little chunky. But I'm going to put a ring or just leave it like that. Kind of have a charm. And then the last thing, actually not quite the last thing, I forgot. I pulled out some stamps that I thought would go well with this collection. Okay, and my acrylic block. And I'm just going to pick a couple random places to add just a little bit of a hint. Throughout, just to add a little bit extra texture. There's some of that. I got these stamps off of eBay, so they look really old, but I do like the way that they stamp. All I'm looking for is a little bit of a hint of something. It's not anything. See, I thought they kind of went with this. Okay, I'm just going to do one more. Maybe this one. Okay. Just added a couple of those throughout the book. I also pulled out some stickers from my stash that I thought kind of coordinated. And so I'm going to look at them and maybe just add a couple. These are Getaways by EK Success. And a few of them, like Sunsets on the Horizon, I like. I'm just going to find a place. Let's see. Maybe, oh, that one's got to stick on there. Maybe this one, Making Friends. Stick that one right there. Okay, I'll go to my next pack. I don't know what these came from. I got them in a swap, but I liked these page flags and I really thought that they matched, so I'm gonna find a couple of places to put them. Oh, I kind of like that. This one here you can write something on. Okay. Here's a this week. And a few of my favorite things. They like this one here that says date. Maybe this little heart one somewhere. I love hashtags. I always like to add those, so. Okay. I think that's good for that one. These stickabilities. I liked the geometric hearts. Add that onto the journaling card. Maybe one more somewhere else throughout the book. Tie it together a little bit. I like the blue. All right, I think that's good. And then I have my Tim Holtz tiny word stickers. How about make your day count and embrace the journey? We'll start with those. I'm not going to add too much as far as embellishing goes right now because I like to add things as I feel like it day to day. Great things take time and never give up. And there is beauty in simplicity. So I'm going to take these three, find a place for them. Hashtag never give up. Find another page that needs something. Here we go. Okay. So pretty much that's all I'm going to do to it right now so that we have plenty of room to add things later on. And I can add more of those Tim Holtz stickers throughout, you know, on more pages if I'd like to. But I have lots of writing room, lots of, you know, a few journaling cards to move from place to place. And there's one more thing I want to try. I mixed up some of my own glimmer mist. I put pretty much 1 part rubbing alcohol to 1 part water, some old eyeshadow glimmer that I had, and 2 drops of lavender so it will smell just a little bit like lavender. And I'm just going to do it on the cover really lightly. And it's essential oils, so it shouldn't, I don't know if you can see that, just a light glimmer sparkle, not too much, but I really like that. And then close it up. Move that over, and I'm going to put a jewelry ring on that, I think, for real. There we go. I really like that, and I'm going to really enjoy journaling in this. So I hope that gave you a couple of ideas of how to use the digital collages that are meant for junk journaling and how you can still turn them into something like a traveler's notebook insert or a little notebook itself to carry with you or to use day-to-day little thoughts and journals. Have a wonderful day.